Hey, Shalom Akim. Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Of course, double honors once again go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, who through the Holy Spirit continue to teach us His truth and wisdom. This is Naaman with the DC camp. Once again, here we go. All right, you people that sign up, that sign your name on the dotted line to serve in Esau's military. Need I remind you once again what during the Vietnam era, what Henry Kissinger said about, you soldiers being dumb animals. Wow, they never really stop showing you that they don't give a fuck. All right, and here yet is another example. It says, it's from Detroit News. It says 50 National Guard troops sickened by food while guarding U.S. Capitol. Okay. It says at least 50 members of the National Guard have been sickened with gastrointestinal issues after complaints that service members were served bad food while guarding the U.S. Capitol in Washington. Michigan lawmakers are calling on the military to fire the contractor involved. Identified in federal records as Sardi's Catering in College Park, Maryland. Yep, just up the road here. All right. Sardi's was awarded an $11.4 million contract by the District of Columbia National Guard on January 25th to provide meals to troops activated to help with security following the January 6th Capitol attack. Calls to Sardi's and the owner of the business Wednesday were not immediately returned. I wonder why. A Guard spokesman said Wednesday that none of those sickened have been hospitalized due to illness from the food since the Capitol security mission began January 6th. However, some have been treated at hospitals. Out of the 26,000 who were deployed and the 5,200 who remain, approximately 50 have been treated for gastrointestinal complaints, said Lieutenant Colonel Robert Carver. All right. 6 of the service members were treated as outpatients at military treatment facilities, and others were handled at an aid station set up as part of the task force. The figure of 50 people sickened is a change from Tuesday, when Carver said the National Guard's Joint Task Force was not aware of any reports of foodborne illness. Carver said Wednesday morning he has since received updated data. I imagine he did. All right, because you remember the last incident where they were put out and they had to sleep in the garages, talking about soldiers. They tried to sweep that under the rug. All right, and the right people got a hold of it. All right, because let's just face it, this is coming to light. All right, the individuals I'm talking about you people that signed up, all right, of the people that represent you. We're talking about these politicians. They don't really give a damn about you. You're a means to an end. All right. And for someone in the midst of a war, I'm talking about Kissinger, to come out and say that. Think about that. And that devil is still alive too. He's in his 90s. To come out and actually say that lets you know that these people don't give a damn. This is all for show. And now they're talking about hooking you up to the Internet of Things with these implants, all right, trying to make you a super soldier or some crap like this, like that. Oh, they got plans for you. All right, continuing on, it says the Michigan National Guard has nearly 1,000 troops serving in Washington as part of the Joint Task Force providing Capitol security. Their mission is set to end March 12th. I'm sure they can't wait to get the fuck back to Michigan. All right, it says Governor Gretchen Whitmer, one of Trump's targets, all right, who has asked military officials to fix the food quality issues, plans to travel to Washington to visit Friday with the Michigan troops. The governor has made it clear that she expected the U.S. Army to provide proper hotel accommodations and a per diem to ensure adequate and available meals. Whitmer called Acting Secretary of the Army John E. Whitley about the food qual problem 2 weeks ago, following the first reports of bad food. Okay, so this is not the first time. A representative of the Michigan Guard told congressional staffers in a Tuesday briefing that 59 Guard members from various states had reported gastrointestinal illness, including some who sought treatment at a hospital for diagnosis. Members of the Michigan Guard have complained since mid-February about some of the food they've been served while providing security at the U.S. Capitol, ranging from undercooked meat to poor food quality to a lack of vegetarian options. And I don't know if you realize that picture I showed you at the outset, that's undercooked. See? All right. Continuing on. Some of the service members who often stand outdoors for shifts of up to 12 hours have spent their own money to eat because they don't trust the food from the contractor. That's a goddamn shame. And yet, a lot of you are still the ones out there, God bless America. What did Major General Smedley R. Butler say? United States Marine Corps. War is a racket. That's the name of his book. And from what I remember about that, they took certain actions against that man. Now, his father was a congressman. So I think the only thing that saved them from offing him was that fact. But they got him in another way. With all of his awards and medals and accommodations, you would have thought that he was a shoo-in to become Commandant of the Marine Corps. But no. They denied him that. Because he spilled the beans. Alright. It says records show that Sardi's Catering was to provide a continental-style breakfast and 2 hot meals, lunch and dinner, for the troops through March 15th. Under the contract terms, it says Sardi's was previously awarded a similar meal contract on January 9th for nearly $1.39 million. Sardi's was chosen over 2 other vendors, Mission Barbecue and Office Catering. Oh my goodness, Mission Barbecue? Never mind. Anyway, because the proposed pricing was approximately 16% less for lunch and dinner meals and approximately 27% less for breakfast meals, according to the contract records. I know Mission Barbecue, boy, that beef brisket. Anyway, one of the complaints from Michigan soldiers was that their breakfast consisted of a piece of fruit and a hard roll without any protein. Hard-boiled eggs were added last week. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me get some scriptures here because, man, this is all about the money. All right? All about the money. They don't give a damn about you. All right? This is going into Psalms 43:1. Who are you dealing with? It says, judge me, O Most High Yahweh, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation. And what nation are we we're talking about the nation of Edom. All right, the so-called Caucasians, the self-proclaimed white people. Oh, deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man. All right, this is what you have. If you're overwhelmed, say so. But no, these are just grunts. And he is unjust. So what do you expect? Let's go into that real quick. Unjust. That's going to be Strong's H5766. Iwal. Injustice, unrighteousness, wrong. Violent deeds of injustice, injustice of speech, injustice in just general. Perverseness, wicked. All right? That's it. Morally, he's not right. Habakkuk 2 and 4. The spirit that was in him is just not upright. It's not right. Never was. Never will be, because he was created to be the wicked. Goes on to say, and this is from Representative Bill Huizenga. All right, and it says, it is completely unacceptable that our men and women serving in Washington, D.C. are being hospitalized due to the food they are being provided. And I agree. Democratic Senator Gary Peters, chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, made a similar request for per diem for the service members in a Monday letter to Hawkinson. The Michigan Senate adopted a resolution Wednesday calling on the National Guard to immediately end the food contract and provide a per diem food allowance backdated to the start of mobilization. The resolution was co-sponsored by 33 of the 36 Michigan senators. So they're going to find some money from somewhere, all right, to try to pay these soldiers back. And rightfully so, I might add, all right, because this is more shame, all right. This is more shame being highlighted. Your own servicemen you treat like shit. What a message that conveys to the rest of the world. All right, again, Isaiah 25 and 7, this veil is being lifted. All right, the spell that people were blinded under this for lack of a better term, it is being lifted. All right, that that voodoo used to do so well, it doesn't work for you anymore. I read for my last video, Isaiah 47. These things aren't working for you. All right, why? Because your time is ending. All right, and as a result, we know what you're going to do. We know that Revelation 12 and 12 is there for a reason. All right, but see the deceit aspect, how you've been able to con the people. All right, it's not going to work for you. So you're going to have to resort, all right, to your baser methods. You're going to have to use that sword. All right. All right, so with that, for time's sake, I'm going to end it right here. I'll just post a link to this article in the description box. This is a damn shame. Let's see, what else did I have? Oh, Let's get a couple more scriptures. Staying in Psalms. This is Psalm 71 and 4. It says, "Deliver me, O my power, out of the hand of the wicked, out of the hand of the unrighteous and cruel man." Here it is, you got these people working 12-hour shifts, all right, and you want to feed them undercooked food, all right? Wow. Wow. It goes on to say, verse 5, and this is what we say, we should be saying as a people: "For thou art my hope, O Most High Yahweh." That's why we're in this predicament. "Thou art my trust from my youth." All right? And the things that we should have done, we didn't do. And that's why we're in the predicament. That's why the Most High took everything from us. All right? And when yet we turn to the enemy. Isaiah 30, chapters 30 and 31. All right? These people that don't give a damn about, we as a people are forced, all right, to turn to. All right? Deuteronomy 28th chapter. All right? Let's see. Staying in Psalms again. All right. Psalms 35 and 1. A Psalm of David. "Plead my cause, O Most High Yahweh, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and stand up for mine help. Draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation." All right. 4. "Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt." All right. And part of that being confounded and put to shame is the revelation of stuff just like this article here. All right. Because they've been professing to the world how upright, all right, how we take care of our own and all this. And look at this. Beautiful. All right. So with that, hope whoever views this is edified. That's what we aim to do here. All in the hopes of waking up the remaining hopeful elect. So with that, hey, shalom.